Class of 2021, I am so uber proud of you. And first, let me start by acknowledging that you made it to your senior year. Regardless of how you got here, what hurdles you jumped over, but the fact that you made it here is something worthy to be celebrated. I'm Linnita, host and student success strategist, and I live in your backyard. I attended Charles Herbert Flowers High School, and I also attended Towson University for my undergraduate studies where I majored in communications. And I authored 4 books. I became a college professor, a private tutor. I founded the Dream Career Academy for high school students to identify and go after their dream career. And I travel the country teaching student leaders how they can be better. So I do all of that. I absolutely love students. And so Mr. Hughes invited me in virtually to kind of share with you 2 tips that I would give you for your senior year. And I want to start by acknowledging that this sucks. Your senior year, probably the year that you dreamed about how it would be, what could be done. Some of the activities and some of the nostalgic memories that you see other people living vicariously, reminiscing about, you may not experience them. If you're an athlete and you were banking on your senior year to increase visibility or to change your record, maybe the odds of that may not happen if your parents have been financially impacted by the pandemic, and that is also adjusting your collegiate plans. That sucks as well. If you are working financially because you're an independent financial student and you haven't been able to, that sucks. But I'll tell you this, one thing I know about students who are hungry for something, that regardless of their circumstance, regardless of any obstacle, regardless of any barrier, any road bump, they always find a way. Benjamin Elijah Mays has this quote that I love, and he says, "It is not your environment, it is you, the quality of your mind, the integrity of your soul, and the determination of your will that ultimately decides and shape your life. It's you." So I want you to open your eyes and not be discouraged and or dissuaded by the current circumstance, because they will change. If anything, I think 2020 is teaching us resiliency. And I know you have the capability to demonstrate that you learned that lesson and you're going to apply it henceforth. So here's 2 things I want you to think about as you embark upon your senior year, as you're not discouraged, as you're not distracted. One thing I want you to think about is, what is your plan? When you walk that stage next June, what action steps have you thought through to complement success in your eyes? I don't know if you realize this, but up until now, when you complete your senior year, all of the years prior to that, there were plans set out for you, pre-established. Do this, get this, go here. Do this, get here, get. After you graduate, there are no more plans. It is up to you to make that plan. It's up to you to decide the direction. It's up to you to think through the course of action. It's up to you to ask and go find resources. It's up to you to go and invest in communities that pour into you. It's your responsibility. You will be officially unleashed. And my question to you is, how are you going to thrive in that environment? I believe that's why some of our students come home after their first year of college. There was no plan. I believe that's why some of our students graduate and hate their jobs. There was not a plan. I believe that's why some students go to college, change their major 5-6 times, extend their period of time that they're there, spend thousands of money, transfer schools, because there was not a plan. When you think through the action steps, you can clearly visualize the direction you're going in and be intentional every step of the way. So my first question to you is, what is your plan? Second question I want to ask you is, who have you designated to help you along the way? I know you know this, but no successful person got there to their success alone. You have to be so intentional about cultivating a tribe outside of your home, outside of your parents, your siblings, the people who know you. You have to use these things, like these 2 things right here, and you got to talk to people. You got to share with others what you're passionate about, what your goals are, what direction you're going in. There's a value in having that tribe of support. You cannot do it alone. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how academic solid you are. I don't care how much people like you. The only thing that presents itself in the room in your absence is, one, your credibility, and two, the relationship that you have established with others. That's how you get people to speak about you in the room when you're not there. And that, my friend, is always the goal. So, what is your plan? You have some time to kind of think about that as you transition through the year, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. What's my plan after I graduate? Be specific as you can. And I'm sure Mr. Hughes can help you with that. And then two, I want you to start thinking about who are some of the people that I know who can support me along the way. Those are the two things I want you to think about. And after you've done that, I'd love to meet you and follow up to hear about your plan and the people whom you're going to designate to be in your presidential cabinet. That's what I call them. Your presidential cabinet. Those are your supporters. They advocate for you. They guide you. They pray for you. They are there in the trenches with you. And so you need that, particularly if you are looking to study or pursue something that no one else has done. And that, my friend, is possible, by the way. So thank you for listening. And I'm excited about your senior year. I'm excited to see what God does through you. And if you'd love to connect, you can find me online at Linnita Hosting on all networks, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'd love to hear about your dream. And I'd love to support you one day. I'm Linnita Hosting, your favorite student success strategist. And remember, I'm in your backyard. I look forward to possibly meeting you. And if I see you outside, make sure you say hello. And good luck this year, senior.